So let's take a look at some problems that deal with order of operation. In general, we have a way, an order that we need to take care of our arithmetic in an expression. So typically we'll go through and take care of any grouping symbols first, then go through and evaluate any exponents that are in the expression, then take care of any multiplication and division, and then finally addition and subtraction. Now, of course, you have to keep in mind that when you're taking care of a grouping symbol, you might have some addition and subtraction and some multiplication and division. So there might be some of these within some of the other groups, but in general, this is the order that we'd like to go in. So let's look at a few examples. So something like this, 3 cubed minus 7 times 4 plus 2. So the first thing I'll do is go through and look and see what I have in terms of grouping symbols. In this case, I do have a set of parentheses, so I'll take care of this first. This will actually become, instead of 4 plus 2, this will be a 6. So now I have all my grouping symbols covered. Now I'm going to go through and look for exponents. So I do have a 3 cubed, so we'll go ahead and take care of this guy. This is 27. Okay, so we have all of our exponents gone. Let's take care of any multiplication and division. We do have a multiplication 7 times 6, which is 42. And now finally, everything is gone from the 1, 2, and 3. We'll do our addition and subtraction last. So we'll get 27 minus 42, so this will be a negative 15. Now, of course, a lot of these steps you can do at one time. You just have to be very careful, for example, that you're doing them in a way that's not affecting other parts of the expression. So if you're not super comfortable with doing a lot of the grouping stuff, I would just be careful and do it very slowly, step by step. It's probably the best way to start off, and then the more of them you do, the more comfortable you get, and the more of them you can kind of do in your head or do them at the same time. So let's try another example. Again, this is from the notes. So I look at this one, and of course I have one big grouping symbol. I have this absolute value on the outside. However, I can't really evaluate that yet because I have to do all the stuff on the inside of the grouping symbol first. So this is what I was saying with within your grouping, you might have some of the other aspects to take care of. But that's fine. Within the grouping symbol, we'll still take care of everything in a certain order. So within the grouping symbol, let's take care of any exponents first because that's our next in line. So we have a negative 3 to the third power, so that will be a negative 27. Remember to make sure to keep the absolute value symbol on the outside because we'll need it at the end. Now let's take care of any multiplication and division. If we take 4 times negative 27, then this will be negative 108. And then 8 times 1/2, that'll be a positive 4, and then minus 3. And of course, we still have the absolute value on the outside. So negative 100, we should just do 4 minus 3 first is 1. So that makes it a little easier. And then negative 108 plus 1, remember we're moving to the right on the number line, so this becomes negative 107. And then we're going to take the absolute value of that. The absolute value changes anything to a positive or keeps a positive number positive if that's already the case. But in this case, we have negative 107, so this will become a positive 107. This is the order that we should go through to evaluate this expression. I have one more. Let's try. So something like this, 7 times 2 squared plus 1 plus 3 squared all over 7. Now in this case I'm going to go through and take care of my grouping first. So I have a grouping right here of 1 plus 3. So we'll go ahead and take care of that. Again, the more comfortable you get with these, the more steps you can do at one time. Because the next step I'm going to do is the exponent. So I have a 2 squared and a 4 squared. So this will become 7 times 4 plus 16 all over 7. Now in this case I need to do multiplication and division next, but I'm not going to divide the 7 into both of these guys first. You can, but you have to make sure you divide into each of the terms, not into just one of the terms. So to make it a little less complicated, I'm just going to take care of everything in the numerator first and then divide by 7 at the end, which is totally fine. So 7 times 4 will be 28, and we have 6 plus 16 in the numerator. So 28 plus 16 is 44, and then all of that divided by 7, so I'll get 44 over 7 for this answer.